If you're looking to increase your productivity with the best project management tool, but you don't know where to start, you're gonna love Trello. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through step-by-step with the Trello Basics that will take your productivity to the next level and save you a ton of time. I have 2 free resources, a Trello business game plan, workshop, and a PDF guide. The download link is in the description, and with that out of the way, let's get into it.
Let's start with the basics. There are only 3 main terms that you need to understand with Trello, and that's boards, lists, and cards. What you're looking at here is a Trello board, and you can create as many boards as you want. Most people use a board to represent a major project or a set of reoccurring tasks. But in this example, I'm going to be using a board as an ongoing personal to-do list. There's no fixed end date, and I'll continue adding ideas and tasks over time. Now, each board is made up of lists. Now, these aren't just columns, it's an actual list, and they're incredibly flexible. You can use these lists to group related tasks or set them up in a Kanban style workflow like the one you see here. In this setup, cards will move from one list to the next until they reach the final list, which I've labeled complete. To add a new card, use the Add a Card option at the bottom of any list. After creating it, you can reposition that card anywhere in the list by dragging it above or between other cards. For example, if I want a new card to be second in my to-do list, I can hover between the 2 cards and then click on the plus icon and then give it a title. I'll call this one, for example, Gather Marketing Resources. You can continue adding as many cards as you need, but once a card is created, click on it to open it and then start adding more details. Let's walk you through the main areas of a Trello card. At the top is the card title. You can click directly into this field at any time and rename this card to be whatever task you want. To the left of the title, you can see a small circle. This is a mark complete option. Clicking it adds a check mark. Many actions you take inside the card will also show on the front, so you can make a card complete or incomplete from either view. Now let's look at the description. This section includes a text editor that allows you to add headings, formatting, links, images, and even use AI to help write content. This is where you want to expand on what the task actually involves. And there's no limit to how much detail you can add. Between the title and the description, that's where most of the card's features live. On the left, you'll see Add Menu, along with commonly used tools like labels, dates, checklists, and members. Now, if you want to label cards, let's just say you have a specific categorization of cards, labels are a great way to get everything organized. So you can also categorize and filter cards with labels. You can create a new label, assign priorities, and customize them by editing the names and colors. Dates are typically used for due dates. You can set a date and a time, add reminders, and then once saved, the due date will appear on the front of the card. Trello can also change the color of the date as it gets closer and becomes overdue. Checklists are perfect for breaking work into smaller steps. Some of the tasks you have might have multiple steps, and this is where you can add a checklist. You can name a checklist. By clicking on this button, you can add a checklist and then add items to that checklist. It will also track progress within a progress bar. You can even create multiple checklists inside a single card. You can also hide completed items in the card to make sure the card remains clean. Now you can also assign other team members to this card. Members allows you to assign people to this specific card. Once it's assigned, the members will appear in the front of the card, making ownership clear at a glance for that task or subtasks. Attachments let you add files, images, PDFs, or even links. You can rename attachments. Once an attachment is added, you can rename the attachment, download them, comment on them, or even remove them if you want. You can also attach other Trello cards, which is helpful for linking related work together. At the bottom of the card, you'll find comments. Comments support timestamps and mentions, making them useful for updates, discussion, and collaboration without relying on email or Slack. You can also tag individuals and notify everyone on the card. This is going to streamline communication within your business and allow work to get done a lot easier. Once you've added your details to the card, exit out to the main board, and then organizing cards is so easy. The most common method is to drag and drop cards between lists. You can also move cards from within inside the card. So if you click into the card, you can see with this button creates a drop-down list, and then you can move the card to a completely different board. As your boards grow, searching and filtering becomes very important. The main search bar lets you search across all boards, while the filter cards option allows you to narrow results within a single board by a keyword, label, member, and a few other options. Now, in some cases, when you're collaborating, you want to be able to add a member to the Trello board. So sharing your board makes collaboration very easy. You can invite others by email, Trello username, or by sharing a link. Depending on your Trello plan, members can be full collaborators or just observers of the board. Now that you understand the fundamentals of Trello, what questions do you guys have? Drop them in the comments section below.
Now, if you like those tips, I have a few great free resources for you, including my free Trello game plan workshop that will show you how to implement Trello into your business. And if you're just getting started with Trello and want to level up your productivity, this workshop is a must-have, and it's free. Once you get those Trello basics plugged into your business, you can get more done in less time with less stress. And until next time, stay productive.